Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying Edie's Extra. This is the triple fudge brownie.
I have the salted caramel pretzel.
These were $6.99 each at Kroger, and we bought them at 2 different Kroger stores. We actually found one in one Kroger store, and then Kevin looked it up. I said, I wonder if any other Kroger stores have more. And so he looked it up on the app, and the app said there was a completely different flavor at this other store we went to. So we went to the other store and we found one of these. I think this one, the brownie one. It was supposed to be something else. So they are coming out with more of these. There's going to be like, I think 7 flavors total of the extra version. And so I'm sure we'll get them at some point, but right now we're trying these 2 because this is what we found. So, are they really extra? Or what makes them extra? Let's see what it says. It says, since the beginning, Edie's has sparked smiles across generations. It's what we do. In 1928, William Dreyer and Joseph Edie formed a partnership in the heart of Oakland, California. Together, they created a legacy of delicious flavored ice cream, inspiring a sweeter today for everyone. Now, hold on tight for an extra tasty adventure. We've taken your most loved flavors and dialed up the thrill with an explosion of sweet treats. Every bite is sure to be filled with delicious mix-ins and sauces. Edie's Extra takes you to the next level. So it's going to be extra. So this is triple fudge brownie. I'm assuming it's going to be more. It says brownie pieces, brownie batter swirls, and crispy brownie edges. This is a chocolate frozen dairy dessert.
Yeah,
did you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't realize we were buying a frozen dairy dessert. I did not realize that.
I think Edie's is all.
I haven't had it in a long time because they didn't have a seal on them. And years and years ago, probably 20 years ago, I sent them an email and said, hey, you need to seal your ice creams. This is before anybody opened up a carton of Bluebell and licked it or whatever. And I said, you need to seal your ice creams. And they're like, sorry about your luck, we can't. And so I didn't buy Edie's anymore. And so now they're sealing them, but I didn't realize they're frozen dairy dessert. So I'll try the new ones, but I'd rather have ice cream.
I would too, but you know.
If I'm going to treat myself, then I'm going to treat myself to some real ice cream.
I don't see a ton of extra.
I don't either.
I mean, we've had ice creams that had like a lot more in there.
This is 9 servings are in the container. It is 1.5 quarts. It's 9 servings, 2/3 cup, 86 grams is 190 calories. All right. No, it doesn't look like a ton of extra, does it?
I mean, it might, but compared to their regular, it might. But compared to some other ice creams we've had, not necessarily. Although I am seeing brownie work all through it. Well, I got a little crunchy piece. It's like it's almost like a little, like a crunchy, sugary piece.
I do like the chocolate.
It's just your basic chocolate.
No, but
I do have to say, at least the brownies have a decent texture.
It has some, it's like it has some added sweet pockets in it.
It's got like a swirl. Did you get the little crunchy pieces?
Yes. I love the crunchy pieces. I think that's really...
They're the best. The brownie edges.
Is that what that is?
That's what it is.
It doesn't seem like brownie edges.
Yeah, it seems like a little sugary or cookie pieces, what they almost seem.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like brownie edges because when I think of brownie edges, and I know some people, it's their favorite part of the brownie. Our daughter loves the edges. I like the ooey gooey, almost falling apart raw center, whereas she likes the edge. But to me, you're right. This is more like a sugar cookie, like crunchy cookie pieces.
Yeah, like there's a piece right there.
Yeah.
It's like a little cookie.
I do like this chocolate quite a bit.
You said cereal. That's almost exactly. It's coated with chocolate. That piece was, and it's crunchy in the middle. Good.
That's the best part. And what do you think of the brownie itself?
You really don't even notice you're eating a brownie piece necessarily. It all kind of mixes in.
It's so soft.
And it's not like tough and chewy. Because we've had some that were like chewy. This is not chewy at all.
We had the Ben and Jerry's Scoop-a-Palooza, and one of those was brownie. And
chewy. I mean, like
I didn't like the flavor. The flavor of the brownie itself was not good. This, even though I complained about it being a frozen dairy dessert, this is twice as good as that Ben and Jerry's with those brownies. I just did not like that at all. The ice cream itself, it was in vanilla ice cream.
Vanilla was okay.
And I liked the vanilla ice cream, but I did not like the brownies. Edie's did a better job with the brownies than...
Their chocolate tastes good too.
The chocolate's really good too. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, so this is the salted caramel pretzel. So this it's a caramel frozen dessert, veggie swirls, chocolatey covered pretzel pieces, chocolatey covered toffee. And it is 200 calories for 2/3 cup.
Not bad.
See, what it was is some people want to argue with me and they want to say, well, why won't you buy ice cream without a seal? Because a lot of ice cream companies, these people love certain ones and they don't have seals. They can all sell them. They can all do this. They just don't want to spend the money. So that's why I tell you all, you have to just quit buying them because they do have the ability to seal all these containers. They just don't want to do it. All right. I got a big, looks like a pretzel.
There's plenty of swirl in here. Is it a pretzel ball covered in chocolate?
It wasn't
toffee.
It wasn't. I got a piece of toffee right here. I haven't had it yet. It wasn't necessarily a ball.
Oh no, it was like a little. Mine was actually an oblong piece, but it was covered in chocolate.
I love the toffee. And I found some more right here.
I like the pretzel, but the toffee is the star of this show. I do have to say, at least they covered the pretzels with a chocolate.
Yes.
And it keeps them from getting soggy.
They're really crunchy.
It's good. The ice cream definitely doesn't have the texture of like an ice cream. You can tell it's a frozen dairy dessert because the texture is different. It's not quite as creamy.
No. And it's not melting like other ice creams. So
it's more gloopy than creamy.
Yeah, we've had ice creams that literally the same amount of time we're spending here, they've melted. Like
half the bowl will be liquid.
Yeah, and I'm over here, my favorite part I've said is the liquid part. I love it. I'm scooping it up and eating it. This isn't like that.
It's melting a little bit, but not a lot.
No, it's still there.
Well, the best part of that's the toffee. I
agree. Now, let's cover the subject that we haven't. These are supposed to be extra. They sure don't seem like it. Now, I believe them.
Yeah. Compared to the regular versions of these, they probably are extra.
Which is pretty sad. That's sad that if this is your extra, that means you're not giving people hardly anything. I mean, like we've gone from 1/4 of a cup to 1/3 of a cup. You know, I mean, it just doesn't seem like you're giving people
much at all.
It's just this is showing a lot here. It's showing that you're really not giving people much.
Well, we've had so many ice creams that have, or even dairy desserts that have like tons and tons and tons of stuff. Like it's like constant. You do get it in every bite here, but it's not what I would consider extra. Extra
No.
is like overloaded, like it's just like full of it. I mean, you can just everywhere. So yeah, I think they probably did increase it from their regular, but it's just not. The regular started pretty low anyway. So that's my guess.
This ice cream itself, or frozen dairies or whatever, you do get the caramel flavor though.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's very, very sweet. So that's something we didn't mention.
It's okay caramel. It's not. It's kind of on the burnt side of caramel though.
It is. It's more of a really cooked burnt. Yes, I agree. It's not burnt,
It's a darker
but it's
caramel.
cooked. Yeah. I like it a lot. Honestly, though, out of the two, I would probably pick the chocolate one. Out of these two.
I'd be hard pressed.
Even though I'm picking at this one just because
of the toffee.
Because of the toffee.
Like I said, the toffee's the best part. The pretzels are just like, yeah, they're good, but they don't add that much to it.
We've had those same pretzels and other things.
Oh yeah,
they taste exactly the
it's
same.
like they buy them from one company. I would probably pick the chocolate too, and I'm not a chocolate ice cream person either.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. It's just it tastes.
It's a little richer.
It's richer. Yeah. It's richer, and it isn't, I don't know, it's just a really nice quality chocolate. And then you do get that sugary, the pieces, and I think it's really nice. So, even though this is sweeter, noticeably sweeter with those toffee pieces, then I'm going to go for the brownie first.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if we find more of these, we will give them a try, even though it's a frozen dairy dessert, because I think a lot of people will be interested in these. So I'll have pictures for you at the end, and thanks for watching.